channel. Today I am going to do a back to school look. I did this look for you guys who are maybe wanting something quick in the morning to do, but to look put together. I kind of just did like a simple eye look and a bold lip, but not too bold where you feel like it's not an everyday appropriate. So follow along and I'll show you how I completed this look. The hardest thing about going back to school was having to wake up early in the morning. Since I don't drink coffee, I like to crack open a Diet Mountain Dew first thing in the morning to get my body moving. I'm going to put this Becca backlit priming filter on to prime my face, and this will just help my skin look glowy and make it stay put all day. For foundation, I am going to use the Makeup Forever HD stick and apply that all over my face. I love to use a stick foundation for quick application. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe M439 to really blend this into my skin. This is my all-time favorite foundation brush, but if you don't have the funds for a foundation brush, remember your fingers are great tools too. So next I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in a couple shades lighter than my skin tone to highlight underneath my eyes, prime my lids for eyeshadow, contour my nose, and add a light to all the other places in my face. And I'm going to blend all that out with my damp Real Technique sponge in these little dabbing motions to really melt that concealer into my skin and make it look more skin-like. Now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Morphe E41, and I'm going to set all of those creamy products so it will stay in place all day long. And any translucent powder will do. Then I'm going to use this clear brow gel by Anastasia of Beverly Hills to prime my eyebrows for my brow powder. And then I'm going to take the darkest color in the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Duo in chocolate and my MAC angled brush. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. Brows make such a huge difference, you guys. So if I'm in a rush and only have time to spend on one thing, it will most likely be my brows. Then when I'm all finished filling them in, I'm going to go in with that brow gel again to just set them in place. I am then going to take this Wet n Wild Au Natural palette I talked about in my last video, and I'm going to take that matte transition shade, and with a fluffy blending brush, this one is the Morphe R37, I'm going to put that in my transition area of my eye. That's just above the crease on the brow bone. This will just add a little dimension to your eyes and make you look more put together. Then I'm going to take this purpley champagne color, and I'm going to take my finger and just apply that to my lids. With these shades, you do have to layer them a little bit to get that pigment that you want, but they really are so pretty, especially for the price point that they are. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush. This one is the Morphe E18, and I'm going to take that light tan shade again, and I'm going to apply this on my under eye to pull the eye look together. Next, I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette on a small little definer brush. This one is the Morphe M213, and I'm going to apply that shade to my brow bone to make it look lifted, and then in the inner corners of my eyes to brighten up my eyes. When we're waking up early in the morning, we want to look as awake as possible, am I right? Then I took that darkest black color in the palette on a small little pencil brush, and I'm going to apply that like liner to my lash line and to my waterline. So see how I go on the outside and then I kind of work in the inside, so it's not a black mess next to the inside of my eye. I'm going to blink too. Then I'm going to take this bronzer brush. It is the Morphe R2, and I'm going to take the two lightest colors in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to just bronze up my face. I'm not going to do any contouring or blush today because I just want this to be a more effortless, quick, but put together look. So I just do it right there on my cheekbones, on my forehead, kind of just where the sun would naturally hit me. But then I just don't look super pale. It's going to look more natural if this look is natural. Not really, but it was just going to make it look more like natural skin instead of just a white, pale face. Then I'm going to take a fluffy Sigma eye brush and I'm going to apply that lightest color to the sides of my nose to make my nose look a little slimmer. Then I'm going to take the Morphe M501 and my sleek highlighting palette, and I'm going to mix those bottom shades, and I'm going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little on my forehead and chin just to make it look like a natural glow. Then voila, got mascara on. What? Then I'm going to take this Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color in the color Crush, and I'm going to apply that to the lips. After applying this lipstick, I would not call it matte. It definitely dries to more of a satin, creamy finish, but I do love the color and the consistency. It has more of a soft, velvety finish, not that drying feel like most liquid lipsticks. I did use this CoverGirl Total Tease mascara. I'm going to spray my face with my favorite setting spray, and then I'm going to take my daughter's Junie B. Jones book, and I'm just going to use that to fan my setting spray dry. Then I'm going to put on a choker that I found for like $5 at Forever 21, because you know I love my chokers. Then these fun star earrings that I found at H&M to accessorize and add a little pizzazz. I'm loving it. Alright, so here is the finished look. I really like it. It's really simple. I mean, no eyelashes. So those of you who don't want to take the extra time to do that, I think this mascara is wonderful for that. I really like this look. It's simple, but it's also very put together and very professional looking. And also, I think you'll get those heads turning if you're going to high school or whatever, or college. I love this lipstick because it's bold, but it's not too over the top either. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully you guys can use this in your everyday routine or going back to school or whatnot. So thanks so much, you guys, for following along, and don't forget to subscribe, and remember that you are beautiful. See ya!